Having an amazing run play can make all the difference between winning and losing, and that's why in this video, we're counting down the top 5 best under center run plays in Madden 22. And make sure you stick around because number 1 is insanely good and it's in 14 different playbooks. Now, before we get to the list, it's extremely important to remember that for every run play, do not hold down the sprint button immediately. I'm gonna say it again because it's that important. Do not hold down the sprint button immediately. And there are 2 main reasons for this. Number 1, holding down sprint too soon makes it much more likely that you'll outrun or run into your lead blockers, and good luck gaining any yards after that. And number 2, defenders actually shed their blocks significantly better after you hold down the sprint button, so unless you want to make all these awesome run plays completely worthless, make sure you don't start sprinting unless you're past the line of scrimmage or you have an insane amount of open space in front of you. Now with that out of the way, let's jump into the list. At number 5, we are in the formation I form H wing, and the play is stretch alert X looky. You can run this from either hash, but I like to run it with my tight ends to the wide side of the field so we have more space to work with. This one's super easy to run, just follow your blockers and get to the outside, and you'll be picking up some solid gains on the ground. At number 4, we are in the formation single back deuce close, and the play is 0-1 trap. You can run this from either hash, but it's super important to read the running lane. Sometimes it'll be as simple as running straight ahead, but a lot of times you'll need to cut it back in the direction of the pulling guard, and that'll really help you get the most out of this awesome play. At number 3, we are in the formation weak close flex, and the play is halfback counter. You can run this from either hash, but I prefer to run it with my receivers to the wide side of the field so we have more space to work with. Now, unless we have a major numbers advantage going to the short side, we're always going to flip the play to the wide side of the field by flicking the right stick in that direction. Be patient and let the blocks develop, and you've got a great chance of taking this one to the house. At number 2, we are in the formation single back bunch tight end, and the play is stretch alert bubble. You can run this from either hash, but I like to run it with the bunch to the wide side of the field so we have more space to work with. Now, this play normally isn't too great because you don't have many blockers to pick up those outside defenders, but there's actually a glitch where you can flip the play by flicking the right stick toward the bunch side, even though that's not supposed to be possible for RPOs. With the run flipped, now you get incredible lead blocking from your wide receivers, and you can take this down the field for massive gains. As a bonus, after you flip the run, you can still throw the bubble screen if you want to get the ball to the outside just a little bit faster. Now at number 1, we are in the formation I form wing, and the play is halfback power O. You can run this play from either hash, but I like to run it with the receiver to the wide side of the field so we have more space to work with. Now, unless we have a major numbers advantage going to the short side, we're always going to flip the play to the wide side of the field by flicking the right stick in that direction. These blocks will hold super well, and you've got an awesome chance of taking this all the way for a touchdown. Now, once you get in the open field, you have to be able to make defenders miss. So I definitely recommend checking out this video on the top 5 best skill moves in Madden 22.